Yeah, welcome back. Welcome back to the League of Hustlers. And if you're not maintaining and optimizing, what are you doing? What are you doing? Right? You got your side hustle going on. Now, how are you going to take it to the next level? How are you going to create the next one? How are you going to maintain and optimize the ones that you have? Let's talk about it. All right? This is the League of Hustlers, and I'm your co-host HT.
I'm CD Barnes.
And today we are talking about maintaining and optimizing. But first, you already know who we are. This is the League of Hustlers. We talk about mindset and financial freedom, right? And of course, this is an award-winning podcast. You're rocking with the best. And this is the third season called the Dream Stream Strategy. What is the Dream Stream Strategy, you ask? It is an easy to follow workbook that walks you through creating, mastering, and maintaining multiple streams of income. It helps you define your achievable dreams, all right? Choose your perfect opportunity, plan your strategy, and systemize your success so that you can enjoy the life of your dreams. It's just that simple, ladies and gentlemen. All right. The Dream Stream strategy, as an overview, covers 10 different steps. Okay. Again, as we said in the previous episodes, we've already covered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. This is episode 8 in the Dream Stream strategy series. And we covered visualizing success. We covered taking account or taking accountability. We covered bridging the gaps. We covered selecting your perfect opportunity. We covered planning, plotting, and strategizing. We covered executing. We covered simplifying and systemizing. And today we're going to talk about maintaining and optimizing. All right. CD, let's give them a brief rundown, all right, of each of these.
All right, so in case you missed the previous episodes, we're going to do a quick recap. However, feel free to go back and watch these episodes. All right. So, step 1, visualizing success. This is simply creating your end goal. Where do you want to be at the end of this stream? Next, after visualize success, we have take account. All right, this is simply a step about taking accountability about where you are now and why you aren't where you identified where you wanted to be in the first place. Next up is bridging the gap. Once we know the difference between where you want to go and where you are now, we have an actual distance, a destination that you can measure. And what we're going to do is bridge that gap. And to bridge the gap, we have essentially the next step, which is choosing your opportunity. All right. So you're going to select the appropriate opportunity that's fitting for bridging that gap. And that's what we cover in that section. After selecting your opportunity, we need to plan, plot, and strategize. Whatever opportunity you selected, all right, we're going to walk you through the one-page business plan, and you're going to plan, plot, and strategize your entire workflow from beginning to end. All right. And then after you do all of the strategizing, obviously, at some point, you're going to get to where you actually just need to execute. You're going to need to take action. And this is where you might find yourself, needing to simplify and systemize. All right. After all of that execution, you're gonna run into this. You're gonna find out that you're a bottleneck for yourself. You can't do all this stuff, on your own. So you're gonna need to simplify and systemize, create systems for yourself so that you can expand and grow, which leads us to where we are today, which is maintain and optimize. After you develop your process, after you have worked up and perfected your recipe, all right, then you're going to need to maintain and optimize your system. Okay, you got your hustle off the ground, you got this thing going, you're making money, you got a good system for yourself, you have your processes in place. All right, your blueprint is blueprinting. Your systems are the computers are computing at this point.
Hold on, we gotta hit him with what Cam say, keep computers puting.
The computers are
Right.
puting at this point.
It's
However,
puting.
at this phase in the game, all right, this is very important though, because once you have a good system running, you need to actually maintain it. And it's a constant process of optimizing it. Imagine it's your car. At the beginning, we started off with where we are. We picked the destination. We chose the opportunity, which is a vehicle for where we want to go. And just like the vehicle, your actual car that you drive on a day-to-day basis, you actually have to do maintenance on this thing from time to time, or you're going to find yourself on the side of the road. All right. Same thing with your business processes. Same thing with your systems. You're going to need to perform regular maintenance on these things, regular checkups to keep this thing going.
Yeah, man. And in the previous episode, make sure you go back and watch it. We talked about simplifying and systemizing, right? So with
Yeah.
simplifying and systemizing, what you're doing is you're cutting out all the all the extravagant stuff or extra stuff, maybe not extravagant, but extra stuff that you're doing, and you're simplifying it down. Why? So that you can duplicate it, right? And have somebody else do it. You see what I'm saying? So that's the whole point of simplifying it down, dumbing it down to where it's very simple, and then systemizing it, right? Putting these policies and processes in place so that you can hand that task off to someone else, right? And they can immediately get in there, follow your system, and do it simply, right? And then moving into maintaining and optimizing, this is where now you sit back and you look at how those people that you put in place, those systems that you've put in place, how are they actually performing, right?
Mhm.
Are people having an issue here? Is the system running into issues there? Is it slowing down at certain spaces and at certain processes or steps in your system? And so you're looking at it from an architectural type of standpoint or from an engineer standpoint, right? You're like, how can I make that process right there run
That,
smoother,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Let's say, for instance, let's look at the McDonald's, right? You know, situation or setup, right? If you're the general manager of McDonald's and you're noticing that people are having issues on the fries, right? And something is slowing down with the fries. The fries aren't being, fried fast enough. They're not pumping out enough fries fast enough. So now you just need to look at that step in the process. And this is what we mean by maintaining and optimizing. You're looking at like, how can I maintain this and optimize it, right? How can I get this step in the process to perform better? So, what do you need to do? You need to talk to the folks that are actually executing that step in the system. And then by talking to them, you find out that, hey, this basket that we're using is blocking the grease. We're not using, the best basket to be able to, flip the fries or shake the fries and, cook the fries or whatever, who knows what it is. And so you look at like, what can I do to make that step in the process more efficient? This is what we mean by maintaining and optimizing. So maybe you need to buy a different set of baskets, right? Maybe you need to buy, instead of two set of baskets, maybe you need to buy four, right? So that they can become more efficient. So that's what we mean by maintaining and optimizing. Look at your system that you built and figure out where are the inefficiencies, right? Where is the slowdown, right? And you're not just looking at one thing, you're looking at your entire system, right? And this is a constant thing. Okay, this is something that will go on um on a repetitive basis, right? You should regularly do checks in terms of maintaining and optimizing. That's the key part of maintaining it. When you, as CD was saying, when you have a car, you don't get one oil change, right? For the life of your car. No, you have to keep going and back and getting that oil change. You have to keep, keeping the spark plugs changed out, putting air in the tires. So just think of it from that standpoint, but make it a very clear point not to jeopardize quality. Okay. You don't want to lower down or dumb down the quality of your product or service, because why? That is why people are currently buying from you. You see what I'm saying? So be sure that you don't jeopardize quality. Be sure that you're looking at every aspect of it. All right.
Yeah, man. That's I'm glad you brought up McDonald's because I was actually thinking about the same thing. It's like I feel like on the fryers specifically, I feel like they took the guesswork out of it. I don't even like you don't have to go and guess how hot the grease needs to be or
Right.
how long these fries need to be down in there. I feel like
Right.
when you press fries, it's already preset and it's gonna send a set and it's gonna alarm when them bad boys are ready. You don't even have to guess about this. So basically it's really maintaining and optimizing is really about loving your system and caring for it, like perfecting it. You pull out your white gloves and you go through with your checkboard and you say, this could be better. Let's do this. Let's improve this. This is your quality check. This is your opportunity to go through and do a real investigation on the process, on the system that you built, and just make sure that it's as best as it can be. It's as good as it can be. This is your baby right here. You want it to not only be able to walk, you want it to be able to run. And not only do you don't just want it to run, you want this
That's it.
thing to win the gold in the Olympics.
There
You
you
want
go.
it to actually really, you want this thing to win.
Hold on,
And
man. That I don't mean to cut you off, but that's a really good point, right? That perspective is really key. This is your baby. This is
right.
your system. This is your side hustle. This is something that's going to allow you to take that trip. That's going to allow you to have that dream car. That's going to allow you to buy that dream house. Save for your college, your kids' college
Woo.
education. This is your baby that you're creating. So, like you said, love it. Think about how you can make it better. I don't mean to cut you off.
Think about your baby.
Yeah, man.
Go through and you're going to just make sure that it can be, you want to give this thing everything that it needs to be successful.
Right.
And that's basically what this is, guys. So make sure you take the time to maintain and optimize your systems. All right. So
Yep. Just
if
that
you
simple.
if you haven't already, head over to shop.leagueofhustlers.com. All right. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Make sure you like, subscribe, share. That's how you can actually support. Even if you don't buy anything from the shop, it's all good. Just give us a thumbs up on the video. It helps the algorithm on YouTube so we can get these videos out in front of the people that actually care about this type of conversation. We
Yeah, man.
definitely appreciate the love and support thus far. All right. And we're going to keep bringing this type of content regardless. It doesn't even matter because this is what we do. League of Hustlers.
And one,
Maintaining.
yeah, and one quick point with each of these steps in creating right your dream stream, your dream income stream, we created a workbook. We haven't released it
Mm-hmm.
yet. We release it, you don't want to miss it. So definitely make sure you subscribe. Make sure you get on the email list. Okay. Don't take this lightly. All right. Don't take the fact that we're just breezing over this stuff. Like I feel like people are taking this very lightly. You, you know what I mean? But understand these 10 steps are like the formula. It is the strategy
The
to being
blueprint.
able to live the life of your dreams. People tell you that you need multiple income streams and they don't tell you how to create them. We're telling you specifically how to do it.
We giving you the recipe. This is the
We're
recipe right
giving,
here.
look,
This
hold on, let me
recipe.
go back real quick. We're giving this right here is the recipe. This series may be the most important series that we've ever done on this channel. All right. What you see on the screen right now is the recipe. Visualize success, take accountability, bridging the gap, selecting your opportunity, plan, plotting, and strategizing, executing, simplifying and systemizing, maintaining and optimizing, allocating your resources, and realizing success. That is the formula. So do not take this lightly. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you get on the list to be notified when we drop the workbook. Each section has a worksheet that you can follow step by step.
Hey, hold on, man. Hold on. I hate to do this because I didn't want to make this video go over the length of time that needed to be.
Go ahead, though, doggy.
But the point, though, because I can hear it already, man, because of the fact that it's 10 steps, a lot of people are really promising this stuff like the one thing you need to do, or these 3 steps, or some people
Right.
are going to see these 10 steps and feel like it's too much. It's like,
No.
no, this is the recipe. This is what you
Right.
have to do to actually do this. And this is why everybody is not where they want to be, because they're looking for them one step. They want to do one step. They,
Do one step.
they want to do
Wow.
one step and swear they're going to live the life of their dreams. They're not. They're lying. It's a
Sorry, but
process.
they lied to you.
Yeah, it's a process and it takes time. All right. This is like bodybuilding. Them guys that's out there they're like putting in work consistently for years, eating. Like it takes a lot of steps and discipline over an extended period of time to actually build this stuff out. But the great thing about it is as you're out, you're reaping the benefits from it in the process. So even before your business gets to $1 million, let's say you're making $10,000, a month, you're still reaping the benefits. And then you get to 20 and 50, and you know what I mean? So you're reaping the benefits all throughout the entire process, which makes it awesome. All right. And then once you perfect this thing, it's nothing for you to stand up another stream, another business. Woo. This is why you see people that actually have this in the bag, that actually understand this, and you see them go through a very difficult time in life, they crash, boom, something tragic happens and they lose everything. And then in a very short amount of time, they seem to just be able to bounce right back. And it's because they're following a very specific process that is simple for them, whether they have documented it or not, whether they understand and they actually tailored all of these steps down. That's what we did. We wrote them all down for you. You know what I mean? Right. We wrote all of this. That's what we did. That's what the Dream Stream strategy is. So like H was saying, this is probably, you know what I mean, like League of Hustlers, man. This is, probably the most important set of videos that we've done. And I think, we're gonna stick to this because it's important, man. Everybody's talking about multiple streams of income and financially free and debt free and all of that. Like you can actually accomplish all of this stuff by following these 10 steps. Simple. And that's it.
That's it. That's it. Enough said, man. We out.